Grief is one of the most difficult challenges that we all experience. Counselor Brenda Chavis is here to share her advice on how to cope with the loss of a loved one and how to support others who may be experiencing a loss. That's next on Wellbeing Matters. Thank you for tuning in to Wellbeing Matters. Brenda Chavis is a seasoned and skilled counselor who specializes in a variety of issues, including grief and loss. Brenda, thanks so much for joining us for this difficult topic.
Thank you for having me, Robin. And I really want to thank you for the job that you do there at the Employee Assistance Program, because you're helping so many there, the employees and their families at MCPS. Thank you.
Thanks so much, Brenda. So first and foremost, help us understand grief and loss.
Grief and loss is inevitable for all of us, okay? It is one of those things that you move through, and it comes because you have lost someone. They are no longer there, okay? It's personal. Each of us will move through this in a different way. It could be a loss of a spouse, a relationship. It could be the loss of a pet. It could be the loss of a job or finances or even our health, okay? So it takes on many faces. And also, as people are moving through this, they will move through it in a different way because of their background, perhaps, or their relationship with the person who is not there anymore, or it could be their culture. All of us grieve differently.
So Brenda, what might a person experience who is coping with a loss?
One of the first things that normally comes is shock. They cannot believe that this has happened. There may be denial because it happened. There can be anger because it happened, okay? It can also be regret or shame or guilt because it happened. Maybe they're thinking, I could have done something to prevent this from happening. Or, bargaining, especially those of us who are very spiritually inclined, we begin to bargain and pray over this. If you will do this for me, God, I will do this, okay? Depression and anxiety. And a lot of times, physically, we may feel fatigue, or we may not be able to concentrate, heart palpitations, okay? Headaches, nausea, loss of appetite, or not able to sleep. All of these are signs, okay, that many people may go through.
And this is a tough one, but how do we support others who may be struggling with a loss or who are grieving?
Yeah. Listen. There's a reason we have two of these, right? So listen. Many times, if we just listen, people in their listening or in their recounting the story of what they're going through, how that person is not here anymore. Sometimes they will even tell us what it is they need. So to encourage them, or even help them with duties around the house. Maybe you can walk the dog, prepare meals, do the laundry, clean the house. These are things that we definitely can do. And none of them are just across the board, okay? Everything is different. Every situation is different, but listen.
So turning it back on ourselves, how do we begin the process of healing and eventually the difficult process of acceptance?
I'm glad you said healing, because heal, when we think of that word, heal, H, hydrate. You need to drink water, something to keep you going, keep you lubricated. E, exercise. Your endorphins will love you and they will help you to get to a place of peace and calm. Okay. A, acknowledge what you're going through and ask for help. Okay. L, list. Make a list of things that you need. and some of your desires. It's okay if you really want to go get a mani-pedi. That's okay. If you want to go golf with your buddies or watch the football game, it's okay.
Giving yourself permission to do those everyday activities.
Absolutely.
So how do we know when it's time to seek support? Whether that's, informally through a friend, a family member, a colleague, or through a licensed counselor?
When you begin to feel stuck, you can't get out of the bed, you can't concentrate on day-to-day things that you need to do, you're not eating, you don't want to eat, you can't sleep. When these are becoming prolonged as you move through this process, it's time to ask for help from family, friends, or a professional. You need help. And it's okay. It's okay.
It's okay not to be okay.
Absolutely. Absolutely. It's okay not to be okay. I like the way you put that, Robin.
Brenda, it's been a pleasure to have you, and I thank you very much for joining us today.
Thank you again, Robin. I appreciate you.
Likewise. If you've experienced a loss or you're supporting someone else who has, we hope you found today's conversation helpful. And we also hope you'll reach out to a licensed mental health professional if you find yourself needing additional support. MCPS staff, please know the Employee Assistance Program is here for you and your family members. We offer no-cost counseling and referrals, whether you're struggling with grief, loss, or any other topic related to your emotional well-being. Thank you so much for tuning into Wellbeing Matters, and be well, everyone.